Hey everyone, Lauren here from Stampin' Up, Color to Kitty, and all the above. Hey, there's me in the corner. I'm experimenting with something new, and yes, I've got this bright light because my lamp is right here. I've yet to reconfigure my desk space, but I figure let's experiment in the meantime. So, today's fun weekend crafty thing, I'm playing again with this Best Day stamp set, and you'll see this again this Thursday for my Thursday video, which is pre-recorded. Anyway, but we're gonna do some stamping first, and I'm just essentially what happened was I had the card class and it went really well, and then now I'm just finishing off leftover pieces. So if you want to see the full card class, check back on Thursday. So I'm gonna grab this block because I need a bigger block for the birthday cake stamp here, which is a bigger stamp than usual. It'll kind of do, but I'm like, no, I need a little more space happening. And I'm just using regular black ink, no name black, and I'm just rolling with this right now. Ink it up, hopefully quite nice. This clear block, I don't know where it's from. Someone gave it to me, so I have no idea what brand it is, where it's from, who makes it, but it is super useful for the bigger stuff. I mean, I could have used the Stamparatus, but I already had this pulled out. I'm like, I'll just use this. So ink these up nicely. Alright, so those two are good, because I gotta let them dry, because I'm gonna color. Because I love coloring way too much. Alright, I just cleaned that with my sponge, which did not go very well. I didn't get it all. So yes, my sponge, well loved. So yeah, I'm trying something new with, I know, I don't usually show myself during the crafty video, but by putting myself, a little tiny me in the corner, you can kind of say hi. See me for me. See me with, messy hair and, comfy clothing, pajamas, whatever, It's the idea I'm tinkering with. Okay, so those are good. So then bring in these ones. And these ones is the really cute cupcake kitty that everybody's loving right now. Which I'll just flip it over. Look how cute that is. This one is becoming a people favorite. In this stamp set, okay, this video is today's date. I want to make sure. This stamp set is retiring tomorrow. So if you want to hurry up and get it, please hurry up and get it. If you want help with ordering, let me know. But yeah, look how cute that is. Alright, so those are done. So then next up, I got more stamping to go here. Because what I do with my card class is I cut extras for the sake, especially as I'm teaching, in case I just somehow pull a silly and I need extras. So lately what I've been doing is, as I have extras, I'm using them up. So that's the mission here. Just trying to remember my sequence, because I had all these pieces happening. So that's another. I figured today be a little more freeform crafty and catch up, because my to-do list is enormous. I've got way too much to do. Alright, so next up, we've got these. And I think I'm going to swap it up. You know what? No. I'm going to use the one I used in my class. It's all about you. It's the best day because it's your birthday. And then this one is it's all about you. A little more ink on there. And here we go. It's all about you. So as you can tell, 2, 4, 6, 8, there's like 8 cards coming out of this batch today. Which might be a little wonky for a live video, but I'm rolling with it. Alright, so that stamp is cleaner. Or it was. It wasn't that clean. I think I need more water for my sponge, but that will be later. Alrighty. I'm trying to get off the block now. Come on. Okay, so next up, I'm going to cap the ink. That way I don't accidentally stick my hand in it, which is very possible. Because I'm doing a smudge podge of a whole bunch of stuff at once today. Okay, I need 8 card bases. So I'm just going to put all these stamped pieces aside. And then get going. So yeah, I'm making 8 cards. Hey Debbie. I'm stuck with my own chair. Okay, I'm just grabbing my paper trimmer, which is under my desk. That way you can actually see me wiggling around the art room. Grab a whole bunch of white paper here. Forgive my hands everywhere. Apparently I got like black paper here too, apparently. Alright, so, okay. Let me get the card bases going, and then we'll go from there. So this one's already good. So I need a total of 8, so we're going for 8. So how to get a card base is what I do, is 8.5 by 11, cut in half at 5.5. And there we go, so that's 3. 4, 5. 6, 7. I don't know why. I really like white card bases. Almost everything I do is white. I guess I start that way, especially if I'm experimenting with projects. I just start with white. Okay, so we got the 8. So then I'm gonna put all that white off to the side. I made sure I had extra for the video. And then let's get all these folded so then I can start, one at a time planning. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the entire 8 cards on video, but I might, because there's only some of them I got to color, which is not too bad. So let's get folding on all these. So I've been the last couple of months really trying to stockpile and get more card stuff made up. And the fact that, especially with these card classes, I have extra pieces, so for sure I'm instead of throwing the extra pieces back into a pile and I'll never look at them again, I've been actively, using them up with still inspired from the class, but, swap it up a little and turn it into something. And with today, the plan is to use scrap paper. And see if I can turn all these into something. Yeah, I am so thirsty right now. That's why I have water. Alright, I got those. I got them all off to the side here. I'm gonna get some water here. I am so thirsty. Oh my god. Okay, be right back. Grab some paper. This time is scraps papers. So these are paper packs from a big box store. And I'm just gonna pull out everything that's here and see what I can come up with. Alright, and then I'm gonna move some stuff around here because I'm getting too many items in the way. Classic me. Alright, so let's see these. I need one of these as a guide so I can kind of check and see how are these scraps. See what I want to use and see what I don't want to use. Because I'm going scrappy theme today. And I got a whole whack here I actually can use. So, okay, yeah. Pretty much all of them. Some of these I need to trim down. So I'm going to do that now. And then I'm going to see how far I can get with the scraps. And turn into stuff. Alright. So paper trimmer. Let's work these down. So I'm gonna go like 1/2 inch size. I will be. Let me work this down a little better. Just separate a little better. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we can turn this into. Of course, I'm overthinking everything right now. There we go. First, let's get that edge a little better. And then see if I can get a 1/2 inch or 2 out of this piece. So I've been lately really getting into like random patterny type sequencing of ideas. There we go. So I got 3 of that piece and just keep going. And again, 1/2 inch. And you can tell I really like purple. Alrighty, and then for this, 1/2 inch. Just keep going, 1/2 inch. And I'll work on the length later, but at least I got the strips, so then I can determine what I need, depending on what I'm getting into. Yeah, just knock a little bit off there. So another strip. Just literally keep going. I want that little bit of unknown color there. Get dirt out of here. Alright, so this other piece is smaller, so we're just going to put it off to the side. I don't think I'll need it, but I'll just kind of keep it around in case I'm in need of a smaller piece for a future project. Those two end it worked well for sizing. And keep going. Other way. But yeah, lots of paper cutting happening here. Alright, what size is this guy? Yeah, that's about right. That one looks good. Some of these I'm just eyeballing. Some of these I'm trimming better. And even though this paper was a fitness theme, but by knocking it down to the use of the scraps, makes it less fitnessy, in my opinion. And yeah, just keep going and going. I want a bit of that little partial color there. But yeah, lots and lots of paper here. Alright. That one's good. This one should be good. This one can. There we go. Those are good. Another one. Just thinking about, yeah, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh, kitty, why have I gotta plan this? Because I do. And some of these, the sizes are like perfect. I'm able to, they were like exactly 1 inch. And I'm like, that's awesome. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of use out of these. And then lastly is this guy. So let's go from this angle. See what I can do. And my hand moved. Alright, and then just a little more off of this. That way so much is being utilized in this project. Anyway, I am a fan of scrappy cards. Alright, that is all the pieces. So we're just going to put paper trimmer off to the side. I'm going to keep this mini strip for something else. And whatever's left over, we're still going to use for future. Alright, so I've got this mess of pieces with no strategy yet. So really just go scrappy. Alright, so then next up is I'm going to bring in more white again. Come on. Let's get a white panel happening. Then we'll build the strips onto a panel. So this is, I'm going to go 3 3/4. Something like that. That did not cut very well, but that's okay. Let me try one more time because I kind of Moved and looked at something. Alright, 3 3/4 by 5. That should work. Alright. And then, really, it's like Tetris. Start gluing. Glue, glue, glue. Where's my glue? I'm going to use, bear with me a moment, I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal, the regular one. Assuming I can locate it quickly. Which is being elusive. Bear with me a moment as I want to use it. And you know, I should have grabbed it ahead of time. But I didn't. I can't find it. Oh, I think I found it. I found it. So I'm like, where is it? I want it for today. Okay, that was fun. Alright, let's have at it. So part of the idea is literally all across this is lay a whole bunch of glue. There we go. It's a good start. And then start laying these down. In this case, it's okay if it goes past the edges, because I'm going to trim after. And then try to swap up what we're laying down. So essentially it's making a strippy puzzle, which is kind of cool. And they can overlap a little, no problem, as needed. And because I have all these different pieces, it just makes it really cool. And they're all approximately the same size. And yeah, that's really the strategy here, is making a very, two of them here, interesting collage. And I think that's good enough. I don't think I'm going to put any more. So then take the scissors and just trim the whole thing. So flip over, trim the bottom. And same on this side. That way we can use some of these strips for more if we so need to. And then because I have an extra lip, I'm just going to cut it. So there we go. There's a panel. Just an interesting collage look to it. Now that's 1 of 8. So now that we got a game plan, we know what we're doing. Alright, so then let's bring this back in. Let's get 375. Same size. By 5. I mean, I could try to figure out the exact size, but I'm like, this is good enough. Alright, so let's do it again. I just think it's a great way to take a bunch of scraps or, you know, items that you're like, what am I going to do with this, you know? Because some of these is like, yeah, what am I going to do? Oh, that one's too short. Don't want that one. Now I can use that little, but I'll use a different little. Because that's the handy part of keeping even the small pieces to fix as we go. I don't know. I'm all big about scrappy little projects. Trying to find a piece I want to use because I don't want purple. I want a different color. I'm looking for what's here in small. Not a lot. I'll just use one of these. Yeah, go with this nice blue. And a bit of yellow, just to change it up. Alright, and then trim the whole thing. And then just kind of cut these back into the pile of scraps. And cut that lip off the bottom. So that is 2 of 8. Which I know still looks kind of weird. Alright, paper trimmer again. Let's cut another one. So 375 by 5. It's more or less the size of this one. And then we're going to go differently on purpose. Because we kept doing the one side. Now let's do the other side. Horizontal versus vertical. See how that pans out. Alright, so here we go. Got 2 here apparently. Of course I just stuck my hand right into it. It's only one way to go. Then that is like an almost perfect, but that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, just making, if it's like so close to the edge, I'm not using them. Like if it's just a hair short, then it just kind of looks meh. Well, actually, the interesting part is I don't know if I'm going to have enough to make 8. That ain't a bad thing. Yeah, use the pink. Alright, so that one's good. Good enough. Now, gotta trim it all. Alright, that's 3. I don't know if I'm gonna do all 8. Drink of water. I'll probably go as far as I can until I'm out of scraps. Then I'll come up with a different plan for more later. That way we're not here literally all day. So that was 5 inches. By 3 3/4. Alright, so let's do another one. Yeah, same thing. You know, that type of orientation. Just to swap it up. I think it's cool. But that's just me. Alright. So let's try another. Again, that one's a little short. That one will do. I'm gonna turn it the other way so I don't stick my hand right into it so I can get the first one started. And I'm just gonna start separate. Oh no, the blue can work because it's small enough. But some of the really smalls I'm just gonna separate a little better. So I've got a bit of a game plan. But yeah, I really am working down some of these colors. I've got a lot of purple left. Alright, so let's go purples. Oh, that just lined up kind of perfectly there, but that's okay. What do I want to use with it? Yeah, do purple. Purple on purple ain't a bad thing. I got a little crooked, but that's okay. Let's do that strip of blue to help fix that mess. Oh, that was just not where I wanted to go. Come on. Try that again. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I got a lot of purple left over. I kind of accidentally went outside the line on that one. Try it again. Come on. Alright, and then let's use some of these little guys. Okay, and then yes, one of these. And then one more. I'll use that little one. And will that work? Nope. Will that work? Nope. Gonna have to use one of the strips. Alright, so there we go. Another abstract. And we're gonna go for one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might make it. I might have to trim and go. But we'll see what we can do on the last one. Okay, so for all these that fell down, let me separate and hang on to whatever's left. That might be useful. Alright, so let's go. Literally one more. So again, back to this. So we have 3 3/4. Just checking my measurements. Okay. And that should be the size. Alright, let's go one more. So we've got a total of, so far, of these cool pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 5. 5's a good number for today. Portrait or landscape? We'll go landscape again. Alright, so here we go. I always like to start off with one of the good strips. Especially since we're going to need them as we go here. And then from there, I want to use some of the smaller pieces. Okay. Again, another of the smaller pieces. Then we're going to get a little abstracty here happening. Let's get a little bit of yellow for giggles here. And then that is just almost there. That should just do it. There, that way we can really maximize what we have here. Alright, and I'm going to start again. I'm just wondering if I have enough littles to do a block, which I don't, but that's okay. I mean, it's close. I just need a little more, but we'll come back to that in the short. So what I'm going to do right now is mid-motion here, trim, because every little piece counts right now. And I've got my stamp and seal in case I need a little more to it. It's like a puzzle. Cool one though. I love it. I love crafting like this. Okay, so that was good. So then I can bring this in. And then I've got a little piece I can already cut in case I want to use it. Alrighty, so next up, hopefully we can complete this one, or else we'll have to modify a little tiny bit. Of course that one shifted, but that's okay. We're going for it. Alrighty, so then let's bring in this one. And I don't have enough to do a circuit, but let's do what we can here. Somebody's poking me. It'll have to be for later. I'm in a crafty zone. Okay, and this is getting crooked, but that's okay. There's ways of fixing it. And there we go. We completed it with just enough. There, that's awesome. Okay, so we got a total of 5. So we'll call it quits on the scrappy part. Just gonna trim this a little better, and then trim the bottom side there. That was cool. That was awesome. This is like one of my I just love crafting this way. Alright, just make sure it sticks on. I got a little bit of glue on the table, because if that stays there, it's going to drive me nuts. There we go. Okay, so that was awesome. Okay. Get this back on its thing. So, now that we've got 5, you know, I was hoping for 8, but 5 is a great number to work with. Like, look how cool these panels are. And this paper is actually slightly textured, which is cool. Alrighty, so next up... I'm trying to think how I want to do this. We're going to do some coloring. It's like, yes, we're going to do some coloring. How long have I been at this? 45 minutes. Oh my god. This is a long crafty video for today. Alright, so we got these really cool pieces. Now we kind of know the color scheme. We got purples, pinks, a bit of blues, a bit of others, but Alrighty. Oh, it's still a long ways to go, my friends, before I'm done here. This is what happens. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Sunday. I'm gonna craft a whole bunch of stuff in mind here. Yeah, sure. And then here I am, still crafting, like an hour plus later. Oh my. Alright. But it's fun though. Alright, I'm just doing a little bit of desk cleanup. I actually miss doing the long form videos. I really do. I haven't done them in a while, and this weekend's like, I'm just gonna go for it. Alright, so we got... I've been doing videos all morning, and then, not all morning, but for a while, and then it's like, now that I am doing this video, and I'm like, okay, I want to move on to something else. Oh my. I am so thirsty. Okay. Sorry, I'm just lost in thought. Okay, I gotta get these going. Alright, let's get going. So, we know what colors we want. A lot of purple happening. So let's just grab some purple and roll with it. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this purple. It's pretty plum. Now let's see if we can go here. I was looking at time, like, what time is it? Oh my goodness, it is late today. Well, not late, but just realizing. I thought it was earlier. So, pretty plum it is for now. And I'm gonna more or less make these the same. Alright, that's a good start. It's very light, but that's okay. I think I got some glue stuck to my hand, because I can feel myself sticking to the table. I do! Okay. Almost. Oh, wow. Kitty, you're nuts. Okay, note to self. Don't start a live video and be like, yeah, I'm going to do 8 cards in one video. Oh my. Okay, so I got the 3. Other colors of inspo. Let's get a blue going, actually. Let's see what I got for blue. That's not the section, that's more greens. So I've got a nice light blue, like an iceberg blue. I think that'll go. And it just broke. So let's sharpen another one. Guys get to see me sharpening. Alright. Okay, there's that. Just to give it some faint color. Alrighty. And then I'm gonna go with the dots in the same blue. Just kinda nothing too, you know, out there. Alright, so I got that. Do the same on this. Give that a quick sharpen. Testing the pencil. Make sure it's hopefully not going to break on me. Alright. So then, I want that purple again. It's working for me. I should have kept it out, but I'm like, no, I'm going to just, you know, do whatever. I'm like, yeah, I need that purple. And I think this sharpener blade is due for an update. So I'm just going with that just to give the cake icing something, you know what I mean? I know it looks really light on your end, because it is. So I'm trying not to compete with the stripy panel. Which I mean like these. I'd love the concept of that. Alright, so I got that. Alright, I got that. And then I'm going to make the plate that blue color. And I think I'm happy with the cake. Just enough to give it something, you know what I mean? Yeah, there. Just really nice pastel-like colors. Alrighty. So then we got those. So then the kitty cupcakey. Yeah, similar. And I've got like another blue. Alright. Yeah, my watch is telling me I've been sitting for too long. Which is true. Alright, wiggle, 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 wiggle. That way I can get my watch. Give me a moment. I cheat, but not always. Da, 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 da. Only do this for like just under a minute. Come on, watch. I don't have it yet. Okay, I have it now. Okay. And then just kind of work some of that blue, second blue, into the base of that cupcake. Like so. And then back over with the lighter blue just to finish it off. I guess I'm just fixated on that blue for some reason. Looks like I am. Alright, and we're going to keep the blues handy because purple again, but I want a different purple. I'm going to go for different. Alright, and I want the darker blue ready for when I want it. Alright, so like so. Now I have an idea of what I'm doing here. It's cute though. Cute, eh? I think I still got glue stuck to my hand. I do. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we got those two. I love the color combination so far. Alright, so the next up, I think we're good for those colors. I'm going to put the blues away. And then I need a little bit of pink. Because, come on, there's a cute little nose there. So let me grab something pinky. Hopefully I have something pinky. And just something for the ears. Why not? And then I keep going for like light browns for the cat, so I'm just gonna do that. I got stuff knocking over beside me. Alright, so let's go with this color. And I promise we're almost done coloring. Alright. I'm just going to use one color. Darken it up a little bit. I mean, yeah, I'm a fan of Garfield. It's not quite Garfield, but it's just got that kind of happy Garfield feel. Because, yeah, Garfield doesn't like Mondays, neither do I. There's a cute little Garfield happening. Alright, give that a quick sharpen. Hope that helps, but I don't think it will. I think it's going to fall apart on me. Yeah, this is really cute. Alrighty. So, the coloring is done. And then we can start assembling, but I gotta cut a little bit more paper. So at least we have 4 cards we're doing for now. The fifth, 6, 7, and 8 is gonna have to wait, but I do need a couple inside pieces going on. So that's where this comes in handy. So 5 1/4. And I keep these strips because they make great extra paper for small pieces and die cuts and tags and, you know, the assortment. So that's 4 inches for both. So that's 2. Then we're going to need another. So 5 inch. Actually, no. 5 1/2, just that way in case, you know, I come back, I think this is a great card base, and it's the wrong size, and I design it wrong, and, you know, better, you know, simple measurements. Logicness. And then, did I do 5 or 5 1/4? Okay, I did do 5 1/4. Okay, so let's do 5 1/4, because apparently I can't think very well, by 4. Okay, kitty. I've only done this like, you know, 1,000 times. Alright, 5 1/4. Let's make sure we're good. By 4. Yeah, we're good now. Okay, so the good news is we are almost done the first 4. I was hoping to do another 4. But that's not happening. Alright, so let's bring these in. Let's bring some of these in. So what we're going to do is essentially start gluing, and then we'll see what we end up with. Alrighty. So I want to make sure I have at least 2 and 2. Alright, glue, glue, glue. Angle dimensionals. Why not? Let's make them pop up. Because that could be fun. Alrighty. So got my correct orientation on this one. I got this flipped over. And let's just go for it. And peel off all the white caps. And essentially just glue it on. So that's 1. We'll do a second. Keep going here. Alrighty. It appears I've accidentally pulled off the caps of one of the dimensionals, so I'll get to that one in a short. Okay, that's 2. Now 3. Let's grab this guy that's already got a freed up white cap. Okay, then there's that one. But doesn't that look cool? I mean, so far, like, they look really, really cool. Alright, and do one more. And I'll glue the 5th one as well. I'm already gluing. Might as well stay with it. I still might get the 5th one done. That one. And let's go for the 5th, because we might be able to still use it with something. I got ideas. it's amazing on how long it takes to build pieces of art, eh? Alright, so there we go. So let's get going here. So reasonably, these ones are gonna get the happy birthday. Okay, just by the sheer size. And that actually looks really cool. So that's the easy part. And I use dimensionals again for the heck of it. Go big or go home. Alright, so let's get these glued down. I got white caps everywhere. Alright, and then I got my correct orientation. And away we go. There we go. That looks cool. I actually really love it. Not bad for a scrappy card, eh? And same thing. There we go. There. Those, I love them. That's just cool. Without, you know, really anything super special. Just scrap paper. Alright, so let's bring in these. Because I'm getting an idea. And that's more or less what I'm going for. And then one of these. I mean, super plain, but still cool. Okay, so that's the plan for those. So I was able to use the 5th. So again, dimensionals. Why not? Go big. That's the fun part of doing like a whole batch of cards at once, is coming up with some really cool combos. And for all that, even though I cut 8, I don't know why I cut 8 in the first place. I only really need 6, which is awesome. I don't know, sometimes I look and be like, I don't know, there's this, there's that. It's all different ideas. Yeah, but this turned out beautifully. Alright, there's one. That looks cool. That really, really does. I love it. And in case you're curious, I do have a scrappy card challenge, if you want in. They're fun. This is a prime example of a scrappy card, really. I think they're fun. I'm killing my pack of dimensionals though, but that's okay. go. We got that. And I still might do the 6 card. We'll see. So I don't actually need 8. So I cut way too many. I get over enthusiastic. It stuck to me. Come on. And then one more. And then lastly, we got this guy here. And there we go. That is cool. Okay, so that's the 5. We're going to go for 6. I'm going for it. Come on. Okay. I need paper again. I need paper trimmer. We're going for 6. I'm on a roll. Once I start, I can't stop. Alright, so we're going to go one of these. So 5 1/4 by 4. And bring in the white card base, because now I got too many. And then just glue this down normally, because this is going plain. We're going plain here. We're going sweet and simple this time. Alrighty, and then there we go. Simple. Simple and cute. Like absolutely simple. So sometimes it's fun just to make a basic card using scraps kicking around. So I'm just putting dimensionals on the final bit here. And then we still got to do the inside of the cards, put in the white panel to thicken it up. And classic me, I gotta stamp the backside because it's color to kitty. And I'll get to that shortly. So yes, I kind of have too many card bases, but that's okay. Alright, it's the best day because it's your birthday. That's cool. Alright, so we got that, we got that, we got that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more. 5, 6. Again, paper trimmer. That's why I just keep it nearby. I use it so much on everything. So 5 1/4 by 4, and then by 4 again. Alright, so then we're going to get stamping. Because I'm sure once I put those in, it might impact the card bases a little too much, but that's okay. I was so glad to use up those scraps I had, like the extra pieces from the class. Alright, so let's bring in what I need. I need ink, I need stamps, I don't need dimensionals, thankfully. I need these. Okay, so we're going for it. Put the ink off to the side. That way I have some control here. So I'm just going to do the kitty first. And then we'll circle back and get to the rest. And then it gives me a chance. I got to check as we go. What's the orientation on these guys? And yes, my laptop is going to get covered in paper. I love these cards. Okay, that one I really screwed up, but that's okay. I actually really like these cards today. I put a lot more ink on that and I still screwed up, but that's okay. Because I'm just speeding through. That one was pretty close, and then the last one is this guy. Alright, there's those, and then we gotta do the angel policy. So go through all 6 again, but first I'm just cleaning this a heck of a lot better than what it was. Okay, it's better. Let's put you off to the side. Let's grab my block and let's keep going. I gotta put created by because it's me. So then just keep circulating. And how this type of project works for today is, I knew which stamps that I had. I had leftover cut pieces to stamp on. And then I had in mind which paper pack to use, which is a paper pack that I really have no interest in fitness. So it was like a hard, like, what am I going to do with a paper pack of fitness? But by cutting it up and making it into something else, here we are. And it worked beautifully. Now I just gotta do the rest of these guys. I can start pulling them up a little better. But yeah, this is a really cool way of getting unstuck if you're creatively stuck sometimes. Is purposely make it cool in a weird kind of way. And one more. Like even as simple as that. Alrighty. So the stamping part is officially over. We're almost done. You know, only an hour and a half later, you know. Oh my. Alright, so then let these dry for a few minutes. I'm just going to pack up a few things a little easier. So next we're going to do the inside inserts. So I'm just going to sort of go back to the first one here. Because what happens is this is so heavy and this is so flimsy. And I am using other cardstock. Because that's just me. Because I go through so much practice pieces. So start putting the insert. And I love to keep it blank because it frees up creativity doing the inside later on. Alright, so we should be good. That's 1, 2. We are almost done, I swear. Like this was awesome. Like, I love these. I really do. I mean, there's some purchases I make that I don't love. But it's just a great way of using up materials that I got kicking around. This is awesome. Like, this is adorable. Alright, another one. And the last one. And we are done. Completely done. Start to finish. Total of 6 cards. And I got a couple other things I gotta work on, but I was gonna do it in the video, but I'm like, no, this became a monster. So literally 6 cards in, okay, fine, just over an hour. 6 cards. And they're all mostly the same, similar. Birthday theme. And just, I love these. These are some of my favorites. Anyway. Alrighty. I gotta go. This was a longer. And then I was gonna color these on video, but I'm not now. I'm gonna go. This was really fun. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching. Feel free to hashtag replay. Any questions, let me know. I would love to help you out. And the usual like, share, comment, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Please and thank you. Have a great night. Bye for now.